Cool. So we got Aggie here. Aggie, good morning. I don't know what time it is for you, actually. Just double confirm what the time.
We've just hit 9 a.m.
Oh,
in London.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to jump on very early and smart, look sharper than me anyway. But feel free to just introduce yourself, who you are and what it is that you do.
My name is Aggie, and I'm a web and UX designer, user experience designer, and I've been running my own company for maybe 6 years now. So I'm a little bit in, but still learning.
Awesome. So take me through, Aggie, like where you were in your business, that point when you're like, I think profitable design is going to be a good fit. Like, where were you? What kind of problems were you running into, and why did you think that profitable designer was a good overlap?
Well, at the time, some things were working for me, but I had the problem where I didn't really have like a constant flow of clients coming in, to get the websites with me. So I was looking for somebody who could mentor me and somebody who could really help me out make the decisions, because obviously I think a lot of people will relate, when you are on your own, all the decisions are yours, and a lot of time is spent making mistakes where other people have already been there. So why not to sort of reach out to someone who's done it and knows how to do it? And I did spend quite a lot of time looking for the right person, and what really convinced me was all the material which I could access even before working with Patrick. I was quite impressed with the system rather than having individual elements in place, for me to get better at what I do.
Nice. So take me through, and you might have just covered a bit of it there, but like, what components of the program have you enjoyed the most? Like, is there specific topics of conversation that you've gravitated most towards? And is there, do you gravitate more towards the training program, or do you get more value out of the group calls or the one-on-one calls? What's resonated with you so much or so far?
Well, initially I thought, the program itself, going through that methodically will be the key. But actually, when I started joining the live calls, so the group calls with everybody and Patrick, in charge of them, I just couldn't believe how many different questions people would ask that I didn't even think to ask. So I was getting answers to things I didn't even consider problems, kind of, you don't know what you don't know. So I think the group calls are absolutely amazing for me. And of course, all the templates and sort of ready to go things I can grab and use and just not worry whether they're correct or not correct. I just go and use them, and I don't sort of question myself, because it didn't necessarily come 100% from me. It came from, people developing it over time and sort of knowing that it works. So that is an absolute time savior. And I just really, really enjoy the group calls. It keeps me, focused, and I can always ask any questions I want, and I get an answer not only from Patrick, but from, a large group of people who are in the same boat. So, there's great sense of sort of camaraderie and, people helping each other out in the group.
Awesome. So take me through like the biggest aha moment that you've had since being in the program that's kind of unlocked like a way that you've been approaching things, or how you've been thinking about your business.
I think there's been a lot of aha moments, but in general, it's just the shift of the way I look at what I do for people. And my focus, from kind of trying to deliver a beautiful website which works well and has the UX in there, has changed into thinking, is this website going to get my client further on their journey? Are they really going to benefit, in a tangible way? So I guess, that was a shift of way of thinking, which was quite profound for me. And the other aha moment I would definitely want to point out is that I thought I was working hard and I was getting a lot done. But actually, in one of the documents, there is a little quote which says, take a violent action every day. And that really sort of, I really thought at that point when I read that, am I taking a violent action or am I just doing things all day long? So it put into perspective how hard and how sort of focused you have to be to actually get those results, and how consistent you have to be every day in order to build a success. So I think, that was the sort of aha moment. I really, looked at myself and sort of committed to changing every day, a little bit, but consistently.
Yeah, nice. So take me through some of the results that you've experienced through like the changing of your actions and the shifts in your thinking over the last few months.
So I think, it took me a little bit to go through the program, because I really wanted to kind of do it properly. And recently I have picked my niche, which was very difficult for me for, I'd say, many years. And I'm sticking with that niche now. So I'm helping Etsy sellers to kind of upgrade to different platforms, because Etsy limits them a little bit. And since I've done that, and obviously I had the help with, picking the niche and working out what is that we can help them with, since I've done that, I feel that when I wake up in the morning, I actually know what to do every day, rather than frantically thinking of, do I post an advert here or do I post an advert there? I actually know step by step what to do, how much of it to do, and what I'm actually offering to people. And when people approach me now, because I always offer one thing, I don't every time have to come up with like the new pitch or the new story, the new proposal. It pretty much stays the same. We're just very good at what we do. We do one thing rather than everything for everyone, whoever approaches me, to react to them. I know what I'm doing, and if people enjoy it and want to benefit, they are welcome to work with me. Otherwise, I just try to sort of narrow down who I work with.
Nice. Okay. And like, how has it changed in comparison to where you're at and how you were thinking about your business pre coming into the program, and how you think about it and the direction you're moving in? Like what's the big shift, I suppose? Like what's the best way to word it, I suppose? How has this changed the way that you look at your business moving forward?
I think it has transformed it in a way that, first of all, I'm not doing everything on my own all the time, and I'm not second guessing myself. So I'm saving a huge amount of time. And what I'm actually working on is building a system which, once it's set up, it kind of runs, bringing me clients and making sure that the clients I already have on have got the best journey they can, and that all the different resources I'm generating can benefit them from then on. So I think the big shift is in thinking that it's not focusing on each job, it's focusing on all of the jobs and each job individually as well. It's about building a system which I can keep using rather than keep building every time from scratch.
Love it. Great. Well, yeah, thank you so much for your time, Aggie, and giving us some thoughts and takeaways from the program. And appreciate it greatly. And I'll speak to you again soon.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much. I'll chat to you soon, Patrick.
No worries.
Thanks a lot.